Hello everyone, welcome to the first episode of Unemployed in the Afternoon, where our team is making less money than you're a third grader. We have a great show for you tonight, but first, there have been some crazy things going on in the world lately. Earlier this week, the entertainment world was rocked by the breakup of Gwyneth Paltrow and Chris Martin from Coldplay. When reached for comment about how his life will be post-breakup, Chris responded that it'll be paradise, whoa, oh, 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 oh. Recently, a 9-year-old girl who shaved her head to support a friend who was diagnosed with cancer was expelled from school for violating the school's dress code. When reached for comment, the school board said, "Hey, her head looked like a gun, what else were we supposed to do?" Last week was the 75th anniversary of comic book character and my main man, Batman. Yeah, Batman. After 75 years, still nobody's figured out that he's Bruce Wayne. No, it costs billions to be Batman. There's only one billionaire in Gotham City. I wonder who it could be. Recently, Taco Bell aired several commercials about how Ronald McDonald's around the world claimed that Taco Bell's breakfast was superior to all other fast food breakfasts. In response, Ronald started his own ad campaign where he's holding a chihuahua and says, "Hey Taco Bell, you want to start some shit? Where do you think the pink slime from our burgers comes from, eh?" And that's how we make our Egg McMuffins, bitch. A New York high schooler just found out that he had gotten into all 8 Ivy League schools this year. In fact, the only thing he didn't get into was a girl's pants. Boom! High school slam! Earlier this week, an appointee of Chris Christie revealed that he informed the New Jersey governor about the infamous traffic incident on the GW Bridge that occurred last year. But Christie claimed that he did not recall any of the conversation on that subject, as he slowly folded up the schematics for the Throgs Neck Bridge. Man of Steel writer David Goyer was quoted that there is serious talk of a Green Lantern sequel, the one with Ryan Reynolds. When the news of the announcement reached Guantanamo Bay, the inmates immediately yelled, "Please, God, no! We'll tell you where the bombs are, but please, don't do this to us!" Ah! That's my interpretation of terrorists, everybody. I hope you, thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. And finally, earlier this week, Frozen officially became the #1 highest grossing animated film of all time, surpassing Pixar's Toy Story 3. Thus severely pissing off Buzz Lightyear. But Buzz, I have some advice for you. Just let it go. We have a great show for you tonight. We'll be right back after the commercial break, so stick around.
Prisoner 24601 was just released from prison after stealing a loaf of bread. Now Jean Valjean skipped out on parole and is running from his captor Javert. Until one day, Jean Valjean becomes responsible for a prostitute's daughter. Now he's about to find out that raising a kid during the French Revolution isn't so easy. Starring the Wolverine, bondage dominant slave master and commander, Weather Tits, and Julie Andrews' granddaughter in The Lesbians, rated PG-13.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. I hope you had a good time during the commercial break. And while we were on there, the producers and I actually went online to Craigslist because this is Unemployed in the Afternoon, we are still unemployed. So we went on Craigslist to see if we could find any professions, and we actually found some great stuff on there. So here is our new segment for you guys that we are calling The Greatest Jobs in the World. Greatest jobs in the world, where we go online and find the best jobs so you don't have to. We got some great stuff. Here's the first one, titled Girls Who Like to Crush Snails. That's right. Girls who like to crush snails. You can be anywhere around the world, which is great. Are you a girl 18 or older who likes to step on garden snails and crush them? maybe in secret. Girls like you are needed for unusual short videos. You will film the videos yourself, so there is no need to meet anyone for a shoot, and your safety is guaranteed. Nudity is not required. Well, that's actually a shame because everybody knows that the best snail crushers are naked. The next one, looking for a yes man. Looking for a yes man. I'm looking for someone to come to my house and agree with me. My wife has been on my case the last couple of weeks about cleaning and taking care of the baby. Trouble is, she has all these stupid mom friends who come over and agree with her, so it's hard to argue 5-on-1. I want someone to come over and back me up. I'll provide the beer. Because there's nothing better than getting your wife to divorce you when you're sober. So you gotta be drunk for that. The next one, are you addicted to farting? Yeah, are you addicted to farting? Do you take farting, burping, and pooping to the next level? Do you only eat certain foods to keep your farts and burps extra smelly? Do you collect your farts? Do you collect your farts in jars? Not in containers, but in jars. We aren't just looking for a friend who farts on you. We're looking for people who take it to the extreme. If this sounds like you or someone you know, please email us directly. So this basically goes out to anyone in Chicago. It's a great peeing state. Next up we have, do you have diarrhea? This is a casting call for people who have diarrhea. Not kidding you. Looking for participants who have developed diarrhea or known to suffer from chronic diarrhea and are open to try a home remedy network for a network TV pilot. Call us now. They decided instead of going straight to Taco Bell, they decided to go to Craigslist. Seems like the smart idea. Next one, this is actually my favorite. Office work site updates nanny / 50 Shades of Grey assistant. This is found in Orange County, actually. We are looking for a nanny, office worker, manager, internet site customer service, and updater. We have a 14-month-old baby that we bring to work. Because of that, we need someone to also watch her for 3 to 5 hours a day. 80 to 90% of the job is office work, but our websites are adult related, but not porn. Most of our members are women who have an inboard or developed an interest in domestic discipline and or spanking. Here's the best part. You must be willing to be spanked and or spanked to take this job. I'm serious. It would be fun, but real discipline given by my husband or I. Why? Because of the sites and because it would be much more fun if the person had a spanking interest of some kind. Well, at least it's an equal opportunity employer because you're going to get spanked by both the male and female genders. On top of that, we need someone to run our eBay store, Spanker Girl. So, if you ever, for all of your spanking needs on eBay, go to Spanker Girl. We sell spanking related items from the last 100 years and someone to do model recruitment, filming, writing, editing of raw video and photos. This goes back from everything from the 2014 electronic spanker to the 1876 spank you cause I hope you die. Single moms, college students, mature women, and anyone with a good work ethic and naughty side are encouraged to apply. Well, it looks like President Bill Clinton finally has a career post-White House. Next up, talented graphic designer wanted. This is a great one. This is for a graphic designer in the Northridge area. What is a lifestyle brand that originated from our love of EDM. A party wear brand that you can wear just about anywhere. I'm not even making this up. It literally says We love artistic people with free minds who are capable of taking chicken scratch drawing and turning it into something marvelous. If this sounds like you, please reply with your resume, link to your portfolio, or you can just send us some of your work. Thanks, and remember, and the last one, are you ready to build a monster? That's it. That's the whole ad with a nice picture of Derek Jeter here. It says they're looking for anyone who's like Dr. Frankenstein, or just someone who's able to play baseball correctly, I'm assuming. Do you want to build a monster? Or find some guy to hit home runs? That's it for our newest segment, the best jobs in the world. We'll be right back after our next commercial break. McDonald's Chicken McNuggets are the pinnacle of fast food. And now, with 4 new dipping sauces, your taste buds won't know what hit them. And now, starting next month, our McNuggets will be made out of 100% white meat chicken. McDonald's. I'm loving it. Welcome back to the 6 o'clock news. Later tonight, we will get back to our interview with Adele on her opinion of slave labor. But first, recent reports tell us that after decades of terror, the children from the Ronald McDonald House have suddenly stopped disappearing. The friends and family of the missing children are relieved to know that no one will have to suffer the same fate of their children, and are happy to hopefully one day find their own children. Hey, welcome back from the commercial break. I hope you enjoyed it. First of all, I'd like to thank you, everyone in the studio audience and everyone watching at home on YouTube, for tuning into the first episode of Unemployed in the Afternoon. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you like it, please give us a like on YouTube, and make sure to check out our other videos on our channel titled Comics on a Spaceship. Again, that's Comics on a Spaceship, spelled just like you would hear it. And if you like us, give us a subscribe, so that way you'll know when we have our future episodes coming out. Now, the producers are letting me do one more segment before we leave. And I've always liked to do interactive segments, because I don't think it's fair that the studio audience gets to have all the fun. I mean, it's great being in the studio audience, but I wanted to do something where I could connect with my viewers at home in front of their computers watching us on YouTube. So this last segment is called Government Say the Darndest Things. Yes, government say the darndest things. We live in a world where every country has its problems, and some of those problems are hilarious. And instead of handling it like mature adults, a lot of governments just mess everything up, and then we get to comment on it. So the way this works is I'm going to ask you guys at home a multiple choice question, and then you put your answer down here in the comments below. So the question for tonight's Government Say the Darndest Things is, which country is so dysfunctional that it's leading to many of its government's employees to early retirement? Is it A, Zimbabwe, B, Russia, C, the United States of America, or D, Rand McNally? Fun fact about Rand McNally, their biggest export is globes. Yes, they make a lot of globes in Rand McNally. So make sure you put your answer at the bottom of the screen in our comment section. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Tune in next week. Thank you.